When it comes to home security, it's all about securing your entry points, front door, back door, side doors, most importantly, the garage door, both the exterior and the interior garage door. SilverHammer Surveillance, we've come in after some home invasions and helped some people after some pretty scary stuff, and they always seem to use that garage door. And you don't want that to happen. So secure your entry points. And today, we're talking about a device that will help you with that garage door. Let's get started. What up, everybody? It's George Langabeer with SilverHammer Surveillance. Here on the channel, we talk smart home tech, we talk home security. Lately, we've been talking colon cancer because yours truly was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer in October 2022. But guess what? I'm keeping up that fight. I'm feeling good. Life is good. But I want to spread that awareness and share my journey. But today's not about that. Today is about the smart home and home security and protecting your home, protecting your doors, your entry points, the most important part of home security, specifically the garage door. Today, we are talking about the myQ Smart Garage Video Keypad with camera. myQ, we got to work on that name. It's a mouthful. But anyway, we're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about the specs. We're going to talk about the app. I'm going to tell you my thoughts. We're going to cover everything. So let's get started with the unboxing. All right, so that was the unboxing. Let's talk some specs. Now, this is just a keypad for your garage door, just like your old school keypad with a PIN code, except you're adding a camera to the mix. So you can create pins for every family member in your home, and then you can visually confirm it with the camera. And so as far as specs go, you got the personalized access, like I just said. You can give each family member a different PIN code, visual confirmation, so you can make sure that it was that family member and not some person that just got the PIN code. With the camera, you can confirm that. Meaningful alerts, you're going to get real-time alerts, both anytime somebody uses the PIN and also when it detects motion or a person on the camera. You can get that for your phone and your Apple Watch. So great alerts there. And easy installation. I'm going to show you the installation next, but it was very simple. We got two-way audio, so you can talk to the person, they can hear you. You got person detection. You got video storage, which access recorded events for up to 30 days. You got rich notifications, get a preview with your notifications. So you get a preview on your watch and when you press the notification on your phone. Customizable motion settings, so you can create zones and determine if it's motion and people or all the above. And then you just want to make sure you have a good Wi-Fi connection because unlike just your normal garage PIN code opener, you're adding a camera to the mix and that needs Wi-Fi to work. So you want to make sure they recommend that you're within 50 feet of your router to have a strong Wi-Fi connection. All right, so you got a rechargeable battery, so you can take the battery out to charge it, which makes it more convenient to charge. Now, we haven't ran out of battery, and I found that it's working very well, which I'll talk about in my final thoughts. But again, removable battery and one-touch close. So when you're coming to open the door, you put in your PIN code and then hit the button. But when you're leaving, you can just hit the home button and it closes your door. All right, brand compatibility. You got LiftMaster, Chamberlain, Craftsman, Rainer, and Access Master. And that's garage door openers installed after 1993 that use photoelectric sensors. 1080p for the camera and night vision. We got 160-degree diagonal field of view for the camera, which is a great field of view. Speaker and a microphone. Again, you got two-way audio, so they can hear you, you can hear them. Power is a rechargeable lithium-ion battery. The keypad is illuminated, which is cool. And then operating conditions is -4 to 122 degrees, IP55 rated, water resistant. Now that's a fair weather rating, but in Nebraska, again, we get way colder than that. So we'll have to see. Again, it's summer in Nebraska right now. We're testing in the 80s and 90s. I've tested it in the rain, but I'm not going to be able to test it in the cold. So we'll see. Dimensions, it's 6.30 inches by 2.71 inches by 1.36 inches. And it has a 1-year warranty. So that's the specs. Let me show you the install. It was pretty short and sweet. All right, so that installation was very straightforward, very easy to do. Now let's talk about the myQ app. Now again, you're going to have your different myQ devices here. For me, it's the myQ opener and then this keypad. You can see you've got the opener down below and then you got your camera above. You just hit play to get your live stream. You've got your Wi-Fi indicator and your battery indicator to the left. You got the name of your camera to the top and you've got the date and time. And then you can see my field of view there. I get a nice wide view. And then if you hit your three dots, you got your settings. And you can name your device. You got your motion detection. You can do motion and person, which is great. Now I'm going to turn the motion off because I got too many false alarms. But you do have a motion sensitivity slider up here, so it's nice that you can control the sensitivity of the motion. But I'm going to turn it off and just do people. Notifications, you can create your own access notification. So you can be alerted every day. You can be alerted just at night. You can be alerted whatever you want. You got a lot of customization here. I did a person detection every day. You can do motion as well, but you can really fine tune your notifications here, which I really like a lot. All right, video settings. You can do the night vision there, which is on, off, or auto. I turned mine off. I found that the lighting in this complex lit it up well, and it kept it in color. If I went to night vision, it turned it black and white, and I wasn't as big a fan, but we'll talk about that when I get to my final thoughts. Audio settings, basically you got the talk back volume, which is cool. You can control that volume when you're talking back. You can disable the microphone if you don't want to use it. And then there, I'm not going to press it because I'm not going to show you my pin, sorry. But you can go in there and create an individual pin for everybody in your family. It shows you the battery life and the Wi-Fi connection. And then I've got the 7-day storage plan, which you can go in and get a free trial for that. Then it shows you your firmware version. Now the storage plan, they've got two different options. One's $9.99, one's $3.99. Not bad for the cloud storage, but go ahead and check that out. Again, I'm on the free trial and we'll see how that goes. But that's pretty much the app in a nutshell. You really have control of everything you want to control. And then, it coincides. And then if you go down to the below to the history, by the way, not only does it have your garage door opening and closing history, but it also has anytime anybody entered a pin, and then anytime it detected the motion or the people, whatever you have it set to. But you got a full log of all your history, and you can press on it, and it will show you that event. All right, so that's the app. Let's talk my final thoughts. What do I think about this bad boy? I like the build quality. I think it's well made. I like the look of it. It looks much better than your old school opener keypad. I like the fact that it's 1080p. I wish it was 2K. That would be one complaint. But for a garage door, 1080p is really all you need. I like the wide angle. I like that I can see my other building over here. I got a clear view of any driver that comes by. My delivery drivers thought it was very easy to use, which is a good testimonial. I like the illuminated keypad. That made it very easy at night. The night vision is kind of lacking. So for me, I'm glad that we have the building lights here because when I turned it off, it actually worked much better. So the night vision would be one complaint. The light reflected off my garage door and it just didn't work very well. The two-way audio worked great. I've tried it with a couple of delivery drivers already. They could hear me just fine. I could hear them just fine. And again, it was very easy to use there. The pin codes, I love the fact that you can see exactly who's opening and closing the door in the history in the myQ app. And I love that you can verify it with the camera. Teresa, what did you think of the pin I assigned to you?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. So I was at work when you installed this, and I got home and I figured it out all by myself as to how I could get in with my code because the text came and I knew what to do with it. And yeah, it was super smooth.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but when you have a smart home and you're trying to add your family, sometimes they give you the shrug or the when they have to do something. But this was very straightforward, told her exactly what to do, and then she came home and used it, and it was great. The history feature in the app is great, so you just have full control of who's coming and going. You know exactly what's going on and can verify it all with the camera. So another complaint, and this I can't verify yet, is just the weather rating. Here in Nebraska, I'm a little iffy on that. It's going to be kind of protected, under a garage overhang and stuff, but it did just fine in the water. But I'm a little bit worried about the cold. And obviously I couldn't test that because it's summer here in Nebraska. So my two complaints would be the night vision and maybe the weather rating, but I can't really say the weather rating is a complaint yet. Otherwise, I really like all the features. I've always liked the myQ app. I do wish that it had HomeKit integration. It does not. They do have Google and Alexa integration, but without HomeKit, that's a knock on myQ for me. But myQ in general is fantastic and it's taking over the garage door world. But Maybe someday we'll get HomeKit without their old home bridge, which they discontinued. By the way, the price on this bad boy, it's on sale right now. There's an affiliate link in the description below. It's $84.98. Normal price is $99.99, which unfortunately is what I paid for it. I wish I would have known about the sale. By the way, I did pay for this with my own money. This was not sponsored by myQ. But that's my thoughts. So check out the affiliate link if you're interested in it. If you've got lights outside your house and you're not worried about the night vision and you live in a nice temperate area, then this is a no-brainer. This is a great way to protect your garage door. If you're worried about those two things, that'd be your one consideration. But let me know in the comments if you got one. Let me know in the comments how you protect your garage door, because it is pretty much the most important door to protect. You'd think it'd be the front door, but I'm telling you, man, nobody locks that interior garage door, and it's the #1 way thieves get in your house. And this is just an added layer. And another way, I always say this about security cameras, is be proactive. Get it before it happens. And this is outside your garage door. You're going to catch it with those alerts before anything happens, and that's fantastic. So let me know what you're doing to protect your garage door. Smash that like button. Hopefully you like this video. Subscribe to the channel. We appreciate having you here. If you're new, welcome to the party. If you're not new, I appreciate your support so much. Best subscribers in the world. Been so patient with me, so concerned about my health. And by the way, we'll give health updates at the end of these videos if warranted. I am in limbo right now, waiting for a big PET scan in the second week of July. And that's when we're really going to determine what's next. This is the first chapter about to come to an end. And hopefully I got many chapters to come, because that's the plan. But I'm feeling really good. And we're getting back to normal here with our content. So thanks for your support. And until that next video, peace and love.